what's going on there, YouTube? This is SEO0320 representing JVS. So I'm back here again for another review for the Vampire Diaries. This is 8th season, episode 2. Then the end of this episode is Today Will Be Different, and I'll start off by giving a number rating for the episode. I give the episode a 9. Okay, I never really do that. Reason why I do that is because I'm deconstructing different thoughts that I had about the episode. In the one token, I get to see really what's going on with Damon, him subconsciously, him trying to hold on. I mean, I got that at the end of the first episode, but this one I really get to see the gravitas of what he's trying to do. And then we finally get to see what the siren actually looks like. I swear this is a chick came from, was it Roswell? I don't remember. It was some show. I've seen that chick before, but the siren, the first thing she does, this dude, he was like, I don't know if he was a bad guy or not, you know, he seemed like more just a swindler, but brought him into the water and she drowned him and made him feel okay with it, and then made him feel it all because of some kind of case study, and then Damon disproving it. I was like, yeah, she is fundamentally messed up and flawed, and at the same time very evil, because when you finally get to see what she's trying to do and how capable she is with her powers, like, I was like, yo, Enzo just needs to kind of chill out, because Damon tried to warn him, the more you try to do stuff, the more you're putting stuff in jeopardy, and Damon's trying to keep and maintain himself. And it was like, the last clue he gave was for Sarah. This is Silver Salvatore that we remember. I'm glad it brought the same actress back in, but I mean, there's a lot of sadness in this episode, man. Like, I think it started when Bonnie met up with Enzo. When I found out how messed up Bonnie was, and then the actions that Bonnie does, I was like, this is not gonna go well for anybody, or let alone Enzo, because Enzo's trying to keep his ever-loving mind and trying to keep the siren away from his thoughts. And he's been doing good so far, and it's like, in one day, man, it's like, it only takes one bad day, and unfortunately that same bad day came to fruition also for Damon, because Damon had no idea about Sarah's existence. Now, if he would have had some kind of formulated understanding of Sarah beforehand, you know, it would have been one thing. And it's like, the good side of Damon won out, but then it lost immediately. I think the best, I don't even know how to describe it. All I know is that Damon had still kept recesses of his mind dormant, so that he could be able to keep himself and tap into that when he can. When on the outside, he's still doing her bidding, you know? And it was like when Stefan was there, when Sarah was there, and he was ready to kill, you know, everybody, including Sarah. It was like he was able to hear Elena, he was able to hear another Salvatore's alive, hear there was still redemption potentially there, and he was able to stop it. But then the siren came in, put Stefan down, and made him watch everything from there. I was just like, this sucks. Same thing with Enzo, saying, like, I was like, Bonnie, why are you doing this? Stop, you know? And Bonnie just put him in harm's way. And by the end of it, the way that Siren manipulates Damon's mind, like, I don't know what Damon will be able to do at this point. The only thing that he has left really is his brother, as a reminder. I think that because his brother is so interwoven with Elena, like, he can still be able to weave those two things in to be able to get some kind of like lapse in time. That's what I'm thinking he's gonna do, but I don't really know. And then with Enzo, I don't know what's gonna happen to Enzo at this point. Now, I'll say one of the most amazingly emotional moments was definitely with Bonnie and Caroline, but it was just, to me, it was at a poor time because of what had just happened with Sarah. But it was really good. Now, the thing that totally brings this episode to a 9, where it would probably have been like an 8 maybe for me, was at the very end with Caroline and Stefan doing what I did last Saturday. Oh my gosh, like, I was just like, I was grinning from ear to ear. I'll have my reaction up pretty soon, but I don't know, it was a perfect balance of terrible things happening and then this amazing thing happening, and I was just like, I don't know, I'm a sucker for that, man. Like, especially now, like, I know what it takes to do that, especially coming out of the most darkest parts of yourself to do that. I don't know, it adds so much more to the experience and the immersion of it. So I don't know, man. It was really good. But I give it a 9. It was nowhere near as good as the first episode of the 8th season, but it's definitely a step in the right direction because I don't know where they're gonna go from this. So, and then the other part of that was with Rick and with the girl. That situation is gonna be really. I don't know. I'll kind of stay away from a little bit of that. Because I think I know where they're gonna go with this. It's gonna be this redemption tale of the afterlife, going hell and heaven kind of situation, and I think that's where it's gonna all go full circle. But I guess we'll talk soon. Well, not soon, but we'll talk later about the next episode, episode 3, come on Friday, or if not, I'll review it on Saturday. But hopefully you enjoyed this review. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Peace, everybody. Oh, remember, stay tuned for that reaction.